Hello there. This is the Shawn1113 podcast show. I am your host, Shawn1113. Thank you for joining me, wherever platform you may be listening to, anywhere in the world. Thank you so much again. And please stay encouraged no matter what. Um, if if you haven't already, please follow and subscribe to this podcast for any and all podcasts that I do on the Shawn1113 podcast show. With that, I want to talk about the wild card games first because, especially the Dallas one. To me, the ending of that game against San Francisco, first of all, San Francisco deserved to win that game the way they played. Dallas was basically outplayed in every aspect, every aspect. And having the opportunity to win, Dak Prescott should be number one at fault because the situational awareness, he did not have the situational awareness to know that with 13 seconds left, he gets on the middle of the field, runs the middle of the field, knowing that the umpire has to touch the ball before it gets on play. And then I go to the coaches and their situational awareness. Now, like I said, I don't know much about football, but situational awareness, a lot of people probably know in their lives and outside of sports and what have you. But I definitely blame Dak Prescott. If I'm a Dallas fan, I wouldn't blame Prescott for that. That situational awareness was clearly not there, along with the coach, along with the Dallas coaches. And at the end of that game, now other ones like the Las Vegas Cincinnati game, Cincinnati barely hang on, but they did just enough to win. The other ones were basically blowouts. There was no doubt about it. Give I got to give the Los Angeles Rams some credit. They came out there and showed up against Arizona, and it definitely showed for sure. Tampa Bay over Philadelphia. That's probably the easiest pick to get pick. And if you pick Philadelphia, you lost some money. You deserve to lose money, to be honest. Um, the other ones were, well, Buffalo and New England. Yeah, that was a college beatdown. That wasn't even an NFL beatdown. It was a combination of NFL and college beatdown, basically. And then Kansas City and Pittsburgh. Um, After the 7-0 lead, Kansas City just basically blew them out. And Chiefs are peaking right now at the moment. It took them a while, but now they're peaking. We'll see what happens in the divisional round. If I'm a Pittsburgh fan, you know what? Do you really trust Mason Rudolph with Dwayne Haskins, or and I'm or you might want to draft a college football quarterback and build that quarterback? I don't know what they're going to do in Pittsburgh for a quarterback. They got some good. They got a great defense with T.J. Watt. They have Najee Harris. They got some receivers. If you can build on that, that team is going to be right back in it for 2022-2023 NFL season. Now, all the comments of wild card weekend is over. Let me give you the rankings. Number 1 is Green Bay. Number 2 is Tennessee. That remains unchanged. Number 3 is Buffalo. Number 4, Tampa Bay. Number 5, Kansas City. Number 6, Cincinnati. Number 7, the LA Rams. And number 8, San Francisco. You can go either way on that opinion, wherever the case may be. Be from number 3 to number 8. You can mix it up, and you couldn't be wrong about that. Now, the over and under. Cincinnati and Tennessee. I'm going to pick Cincinnati in that one. It's a 40. It's over under 47. It's going to be under 47. San Francisco and Green Bay. I'm picking Green Bay straight up, and it's going to be over 47. It's 47.5. I'm going to go over 47.5. LA Rams and Tampa Bay. I'm picking Tampa Bay straight up. The over and under is 48.5. I'm going under. I'm going under 48.5. And then Buffalo and Kansas City. The number is 55. I think that will easily go over at the moment. I think it's going to go easily over 55. Straight up, it's the hardest pick. The Buffalo Kansas City pick is, in my opinion, the hardest pick of the week. Followed by the Cincinnati and Tennessee, and then the Rams Tampa Bay. I'm gonna say Buffalo to win that game. Would at least shock me in the least if Kansas City won? Of course not, because they're in Arrowhead. But I'm picking Buffalo to beat Kansas City. I'm telling you. We'll see what happens. And want to mention this. I want to thank everybody. I was looking at my dashboard this week on this show, on this podcast actually, and I see U.S. I see Ireland, Germany, and France, and many other countries. I want to thank you for listening to this in Germany, France, and Ireland. Thank you so much for listening. And to all people of all ages, no matter who it is. With that, that's the Shawn1113 podcast show. Thank you for listening. And again, please stay encouraged no matter what.